Alright guys, good afternoon and welcome to the Radio Roamers. Today we're doing a discussion over setting up Hamalert. Hamalert is a great software for setting up for alerts, so it'll send to your phone or computer telling you if there's a person on that you want to talk to that gets picked up on the RBN, or if there's a person doing a park activation or a certain park you need to work. So today we're going to take a deep dive into setting up Hamalert, and I'm going to explain how to even set up on your computer so you can get alerts on there. After you have Hamalert installed, this is going to be your main screen where all your spots are going to be brought into. If you go to the top left, you see the three little lines. Click on that, and this is where you can adjust all your settings. So first of all, we're going to go to Triggers, and this will bring up all your spots you can add into your Hamalert, all the call signs, parks. So go up to the top where it has a little check bar. Click on that one time. You might have to zoom in and out a little bit, and go to Add Condition. And here is where you can pick what call signs you want to put in there. So we'll go to the top and just say, for example, go to call sign, and let's just type in, say for example, my call sign. So type in that. There's your call sign. Go down to Add Condition, and here you can go to, let's say we want to go to mode. Right here we can customize what mode we want to pick alerts up for them for. So say this person does a lot of a certain mode that you do not want to work them on. You can select which ones you don't want to work and which ones you want to hear them on, just by check marking those. So after doing that, you can add a call sign for their name, and then just go down here and you should be able to zoom out and hit save. So that adds it right there to your Hamalert, and this will send you notifications to your phone, and I'll explain how to adjust those later. So go back to plus again, and let's say for example today we want to add a park in that we want to work. So scroll down all the way to the bottom. We're going to go to Park Reference List. I like to do this here, and then you can just type in park numbers that you need to work. So this has really helped me trying to hunt parks in all the states. For example, I have one park left in one state I need to work, just because how easy Hamalert makes it to work. So type in, for example, 4572. Let's say a comma, space, US. Let's do 111. So there's that park, and just keep on going and hitting commas. You can hit save again. That's going to add to your Hamalert. So if we zoom back out and hit the back button, let's go to destinations this time. Going into destinations, this will tell you what phone or device it's going to allow it to go to. You can have it turned on for default, a blip or a Morse code sound. I like to have on the Morse code sounds. It'll send you just a sound when an alert gets picked up. And here's some more things that we're not going to jump into, how you can customize later on. And go back in here and you can go to your settings. And here's more settings you can go to. For example, the sound once again, your UTC. I like to leave it on UTC as local time. And then you can go here and have it where it will mute the person. So say this person's at a park for 4 or 5 hours and you just want to mute them for 30 minutes. You can change that to 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, it'll send you one of their spots again. So there's that, and then let's hop over to the computer, and I'll talk about how to set that up over there. Okay, so over here, let's go to the computer, go to your search browser, and let's type in Hamalert. So there's Hamalert right there. So click on Hamalert, and here just type in your password, which you'll have to make this right when you set up everything. Go ahead and type in your password. Okay, so this is the same exact thing we have on our phone, just a little bit bigger and easier to see, and this is easier to customize for park numbers. So the same exact things here. You can set up your triggers, your limits, destinations. You can even adjust how many alerts you get per call sign. And one thing I'd like to talk a little bit more about here is, for example, how to add park numbers. So you can go here, for example, here's the parks I have. These are some of the parks I need to work in Indiana to hunt the whole entire state. And I have them where it'll send it from the app to my phone, and like I said, I customize it right here. So every time I hunt a park, it'll send me an alert, or after I have the hunt or activator upload it for me, it'll tell me, and I'll just go back here and I'll just delete and hit save, and I'll customize it there for me. But one thing I'm really excited to show you about is a new thing I found. It's called Hamalert Cluster. Let's close this out real quick. Hamalert Cluster, and let's go search. Just type in Hamalert Cluster. If you go down here by OE3 IDE, click on this. This is a great new software that's really similar to Hamalert. Actually is Hamalert, but just a different way to open it. So you can scroll in here after you go into software, scroll down here to the bottom, and you can download the versions right here on your computer. So go to software, Hamalert, and then go here and hit download. So after we have that download, let's go ahead and close this out. And then we'll put it as a zip file into your computer. Go ahead and extract it. Go to Hamalert cluster right here. Click on that. So that's your Hamalert on your computer now, where you can have it. Let's go to settings. This will bring up a different icon box. Go here to this, and you can go add your Hamalert user, which is going to be your call sign, your password. You can even add your host name if you want to add it to a server. And here's your different settings. You can go into and add, and go over here and you can customize what color you want. So if there's a new call sign that pops up, I have mine on green. I can change it to red or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then your font size, hit save. And then this will pop up right here, bring up all the people that you have on your Hamalert. So for example, you can click on here, and it'll even take you to their QRZ page, which is really cool. So you can go here and you can see where the country was from they got spotted, the spotter's call sign, what frequency they are on, what band, mode, the source. So this is a really neat thing. You can go to the POTA source, so if they were on the POTA spot page or the RBN, and they can read their comments before you try working them. So I'll show you how to do this. Let's go here, back to, go to Hamalert. And one thing always makes you put your password back in, so go and put your password back in here. Okay, so let's go to simulate now. Go over to simulate, and to make sure you have everything working right before you start adding call signs, let's go and put, say for example, your call sign there. So I'll put mine. Let's go put it on, let's put on 14055 as our frequency, and that's optionally that blank. Go here to mode. Let's do CW, source. Let's just leave it like that. Then spotter, we'll put, let's just put our call sign in here as the spotter's call sign as well. And then comment, we'll just put, let's just put test. So go. Okay, so you actually have to put sources in there, so just go ahead and click on RBN, since this is going to be one of our spots. So click on that, and then we'll go back here and minimize this. And right there, it'll automatically go to our client cluster right here and say that we got picked up on 14.292, 20 meters. I don't know why I put CW on there, and our comment was a test. So this is a great way if you're hunting parks on your computer and you don't want to always be constantly checking your phone. You can go here and just have this brought up to be watching for people you're working or spots that you want to try to work, for example, parks. So this is a great way to keep track of people that are on, friends, and also to work the parks that you need. All right, we just wrapped up talking about Hamalert, how it's a great software to use on your phone, the Hamalert, or even on your computer Hamalert cluster. It makes it a great way for checking spots, parks you possibly may need to get alerts for, and just an overall great software, and it's even free to make even better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great afternoon, and we'll say 7 threes, and God bless.